Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time here, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe. If you are a returning viewer, I very much appreciate you coming back to check out another one of my videos. But I also encourage you, if you haven't already, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe, as it helps get this video out to more people and certainly makes me feel good about what I'm doing and that I'm on the right path and I'm creating content that you guys continue to want to see as I look over the figures I'm constantly adding to my collection. Today we are going to be checking out the brand new Stone Cold Steve Austin Ultimate Edition. This comes from Mattel and features all the Ultimate articulation, and it's a newly updated version. He hasn't had one for a number of years, and we're going to take a look at it, show how it compares to the original Ultimate Edition alongside other Stone Cold Steve Austin figures that I have. So here he is in the box, and as you can see, he comes with 3 head sculpts, 2 beer cans, soft goods shirt, soft goods shorts, and 3 sets of hands, 2 mic holding hands, 2 finger pointing hands, and 2 beer holding hands, and also a pair of handcuffs. There you get a closer look at head sculpts, the t-shirt, and then here we look at the shorts, the handcuffs, and the hands. Here's the back of the box, and you can pause it right here if you want to take a look at the stats on there. And then we have the sides of the box, artwork featuring the man himself. And let's take a look at it out of the box. So here he is, still in the plastic, but out of the box. You get a better look at the figure. And what this is it's a pretty big upgrade in the torso department of the figure. It's a bulkier Steve Austin compared to his original Ultimate Edition. So that's really probably the biggest difference that you get with this one. Let's take him out of the plastic and take a look at what it's all about. Here is the closer look at the head sculpt that it comes with. This is the sort of mouth open one. Very good likenesses on these head sculpts. I'm really digging how accurate they look. And here's the other one side by side. You get a much closer look. The sort of smiling, cynical looking one is really good. It looks just like him. So they did really good on these head sculpts in my opinion. And then you have the beer cans, but 2 beer cans. If you're good at printing tiny little labels on these, or certainly you can make them official Steve Weisers or something. And then here's the soft goods shirt. Oh, try to get it in focus here. There we go. So it's a pretty iconic print on the shirt. It does not have Velcro, so it said bad to the bones on the back. Like I said, this is a pretty iconic shirt. And then this is the handcuffs right here. Here are the finger pointing hands. And we've seen these before. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be middle fingers, but as you know, Mattel will not be producing middle fingers of any sort like that. And then you have the beer holding hands, which come in handy if you want some of your other figures to hold a beer when you can swap them out. And then the soft good jorts. Iconic Steve Austin look, comes with a painted on belt that looks pretty good. And then here's a close-up of the figure itself. Here's the head sculpt that comes on the figure. And then here's everything: butterfly joints, knee brace. The boots look really good. They're not overly huge. Then you got the tattoo on the calf. So then we have here him posed in the ring with his Steve Weisers. And it looks really good once you get him fully dressed. Now it does feel a little bit much like owning a doll when you're putting clothes on him like this. But you can see that he looks great. It's a great looking figure for sure. Very iconic. If you pose him around a little bit. Then here we have him just giving The Rock a stone cold stunner in the middle of the ring and posing him the best I can with that. And then we're going to take a look at him next to several other Steve Austin figures that I have. So here's the whole group. Originally when I started collecting, they did not have this many Steve Austins. So now I have plenty of Steve Austins. I can't even name them all in the series numbers. Hopefully people watching this are more skilled at this than I am. Here is a quick video that I shot after the fact, because I didn't show the 2 Ultimate Editions side by side. But as you can see, the one on the left is the brand new one. And the one on the right is from a couple of years ago. I actually got this after I started collecting figures, and it was very evident at the time that they were not making as many Steve Austins as they were other figures. So I panic bought the Ultimate Edition thinking I would never see it, and I got it for a good price actually. It was third party at a local toy store, so I supported small business and everything. So then they come out with this one, And while this one has some pluses in terms of the build of the figure, like how it's built, it's a bulkier figure. The one on the right looks a little thin. The accessories on the first one are just top notch, and that's really what makes it an Ultimate Edition. Came with a belt, hat, gold chain, a soft goods Austin 316 shirt, which is truly iconic. I think the overall, looking at them side by side now, the body, the figure of the new one is better, but I really like the accessories that the first one came with. So it's real easy to do like a custom swap if you want, like swap some parts out and add to the new one. I don't think that would be bad at all. I think you would get the best of both worlds with both, actually. I actually like the new one a lot better in terms of how it's built, but the head sculpt on the first one is not bad at all. It looks just like him. I'm not ashamed of having that head sculpt, even though it's a couple years old by now. But I do wish the new one came with a belt. I think every Ultimate Edition for any figure that ever held a belt in their career should come with a belt. And that's just something that sort of makes me mad with all these figures when they release them as champions, and they used to be champions. And I know sometimes they showcase a particular point in time, like a particular episode or something, and maybe they weren't champion, but I feel like that, you can let that slide. If they held a belt at any point in their career, I really feel like they should come with belts.
It's still real to me, damn it!
If you already have the original and you're happy with it, I don't think that you're missing out on much in terms of replacing it. I try not to get multiple versions of the same figure, although there are rare exceptions. And Steve Austin has actually become one of those, as you could tell in the video. Even if you were to swap some parts out, you might have the perfect Austin between these two figures. So I just wanted to showcase those side by side because I realized I forgot to do it during the initial shooting of the video. So I hope you like this. I hope it helps you see a little bit better side by side what you might be looking at and what in terms of what you like. And if it's worth to spend another $34, $36 with tax on another Ultimate Edition Steve Austin. If you've made it this far, I can't thank you enough. Please don't forget to hit that like. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe. And please share this video with other people that you might think like this kind of content, as I'm always trying to create new videos with figures I'm adding to the collection. I thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.